Tonight, the Department of Homeland Security says California released thousands of undocumented criminals in just the past few weeks. Good evening. Thank you for joining us on To The Point. I'm Becca Habiger. The governor's office is saying that is not the full truth. There's been a battle over the issue on social media today. ABC 10's Jeannie Noem joins us with more from the governor and how law enforcement is responding.
Becca, Governor Gavin Newsom called on DHS Secretary Kristi Noem to do some more research before making claims that say, and he has said his office has transferred thousands of people to ICE custody since 2019. But there are some local law enforcement agencies in the state who say the governor could do more when it comes to immigration enforcement.
In a series of posts on X, Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem and Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt say Governor Gavin Newsom released 4,561 undocumented criminals since January 20th. Homeland Security says right now there are more than 33,000 undocumented criminals in custody in California. California Senate Bill 54, signed into law in 2017 by then Governor Jerry Brown, prevents state and local law enforcement agencies from enforcing federal immigration laws.
I've never been a fan of Senate Bill 54. I think that it puts a lot of people at risk.
Tulare County Sheriff Mike Boudreaux says the law prevents federal law enforcement from doing their jobs productively.
What Senate Bill 54 basically did was shove immigration back out into the community versus coming into our jails where it's most useful and specifically designed to focus on the criminal element.
Adding that his focus has always been on protecting victims.
We focus on victims and suspects. If you're a suspect in a violent crime and you happen to be here illegally, then in fact, we will enforce that and work with ICE to make sure you're removed.
In response to the Trump administration's criticism, Governor Newsom says both Noem and Leavitt should do a bit more research. Governor Newsom's office says California has transferred more than 12,000 people to ICE custody since 2019. Adding that state law prioritizes public safety by allowing ICE coordination for people convicted and charged with serious violent crimes. ABC 10 reviewed CDCR data that shows ICE detainers placed since 2019 is 12,229.
And a spokesperson from Newsom's office says SB 54 does not impede on criminal investigations or sharing information about criminal history. Homeland Security says it sent Attorney General Rob Bonta a letter urging the state to work with ICE law enforcement. We reached out to the AG's office for comment and have not received a response, Becca.
Jeannie, thanks so much.